Hey, welcome to the Coffee with Pip show. I do really appreciate you stopping by and supporting my channel today. So today I'm going to be talking about olive oil and coffee. Are there any benefits? What are the pros and the cons? Now, Starbucks started it all, and that's all the rave all over the world. Is it just good marketing? Of course, the olive oil infused drinks, they make them foofy and put all kinds of, latte and cream and everything on it. So you might not be able to taste the olive oil at all, but we're going to put in olive oil raw, and then I'm going to add some oat milk as well after, if I don't like it. Let's try it now. Okay, so I have my coffee brewing, and then I'm going to take my favorite olive oil, and I'm going to put a tablespoon of this in to start. It's what they say to do. Grab a spoon. By the way, how do you like my new coffee station? It's all designed for coffee with pips. Okay, so I got my spoon, here we go, and I got my coffee. It stopped brewing. So now I'm going to taste my coffee without the olive oil. I know what it tastes like because I'm Coffee with Pips and I drink a lot of coffee. Everybody knows that. Yup, regular coffee. No tricks up my sleeve. Okay, so now I'm going to try it with the olive oil. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon in, and I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Now you see it looks all lumpy, and you can see all the oil on the top of it. It doesn't mean anything. Maybe oil always comes to the top, right? Okay, so I'm going to try it. It's kind of rough. It's kind of... I'm going to put a little more olive oil in. Just a half a tablespoon. I can hardly taste it. I can taste the texture though. It's kind of filmy, kind of clumpy, I think. Now I can taste it. It's not really great. It's not really great. However, like I said, Starbucks, and I'm not talking, this is not a Starbucks commercial or anything. Okay, so now I'm going to try it with a little oat milk. Because like I said, it's just not great. It gives me a little bitter taste. My lips are really slippery. Okay, so I'm going to take some oat milk, and I'll put it in my frother here. Just going to take a little. That's all I need. If you use too much oat milk or too much milk, cream, or anything that you decide to use, it ends up going to waste because it makes so much. So now I have a really quiet frother. But I do have one here as well. And it comes right out. So I'm going to... That's a little louder. So I like to use that one with my espresso maker here. Put this cover on while we're waiting. Okay, so I'm frothing. I'm frothing. I'm going to just stop it right there. That's good enough for me. So I'm going to take this and pour it in. Not very frothed. You can see the olive oil. I'm going to froth it up just a little bit more because it's not froth how I like it. A little more froth. Now you can see the olive oil. So I'm going to try it now. It needs to be sweetened up. But you know what? Olive oil has a lot of calories in it. So I'm going to be possibly gaining weight from the olive oil. And then if I add sugar or sweetener in it, I'm going to gain more calories. Unless I put a sweetener that's not a sweetener in it, it might taste better. Why? I drink black coffee with a little froth. Okay. And again, my lips are all oily. I'm going to tell you about the pros and cons right now. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about the pros and the cons While some people suggest adding fats to coffee as a way to enhance its flavor or to provide a quick source of energy. As I promised, here's some pros and cons. Olive oil is a healthy fat, one that contains monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which could have a positive effect on your heart, cholesterol, and inflammation. So that's one of the pros. Adding a small amount of olive oil to your coffee may help you feel fuller longer, which can reduce overall calorie intake and promote weight loss. Olive oil is a source of antioxidants and vitamins, which can support overall health and well-being. I do need to tell you that there's no scientific proof, no scientific evidence that supports any potential benefits. Cons: adding olive oil. It's really oily coming to the top. My lips are really smooth and oily too. Putting olive oil in coffee can alter the taste. Just like I said, actually it seems like it took a little of the taste away. I don't taste that coffee taste. You know what I'm talking about? It seems like it took that out of the coffee. And it alters the texture and it's quite unpleasant to me. Like I said, it's oily and greasy. Consuming too much olive oil can lead to weight gain. That's all I need. Not to mention digestive issues and other problems. Olive oil is a calorie-dense food, meaning, of course, it contains a lot of calories. This could be a concern, especially if you're trying to lose weight. Overall, when adding olive oil to coffee, there are some potential benefits. One that I didn't mention is it can make you feel fuller longer because it's so dense. So in that respect, it could reduce calories on the other end. So if you're eating less calories, so it's a wash. I don't think so. I don't know, I'm really confused about this. Starbucks started adding olive oil and it's a rage around the world. So is it a hoax or a trend? I think it's brilliant marketing. So many people I know are going to Starbucks for the olive oil infused coffee. That's all I have for pros and cons. There's really not much to say about olive oil and coffee. It's just like it is, olive oil and coffee. Don't put more than a tablespoon in. I don't think that you really will see any benefits. I really don't. And if you like coffee, you don't want to put olive oil in coffee. It does give that little texture and it takes away the taste of that coffee. Now again, if you make it real foofy and put sweeteners and all kinds of things in the coffee like coffee baristas do, then you're okay. But then it's really not coffee to me. So regular coffee drinkers, don't do it. I don't think it's worth it. First of all, you're wasting olive oil. And then second of all, you're getting crappy coffee. That's all I have. If you had the olive oil infused coffee at Starbucks, or you ever tried it on your own, tell us all about it in the comments. Share it with all of the viewers, and we'd like to hear about it. Make sure to subscribe below and hit that bell, and I'll keep you posted with new videos that come up each and every week. And don't forget to hit that like button. Get credit for those likes. And I appreciate you. And on that note, have a great week.